Hey guys, yeah, it's a little after 10, about 10:45 when I'm recording this. I'm on my way back home from being in Patterson. The interview was short and sweet, to the point. The interview, mainly mainly, what they're hiring for right now is seasonal and it's part-time. Mainly because they said that they have people in the morning because the mornings are slow, but they need people in the afternoon. And I said normally what I could say. I said, look, I'll work, whatever they need me to do, and especially with the afternoon to evening, I'll do that. It's not a big deal. You know, the only thing is, transportation back, and how that's going to work. And I look at it this way. It's beneficial depending on the hours because and the days, they're not going to be many, but they're still, it's something. Like 2 to 3 days, not too bad, still something. And they might increase. They might, do that. They might increase a little bit. The silver lining here is the person that interviewed me recognized me from Walmart. They knew I used to work there because I think they worked there too as well at one point. And then they decided to move on, and now they're kind of like one of the managers or hiring managers or store managers over at the Dollar Tree in Patterson, which is, I guess, I could assume is a nice improvement. You go from being like a floor associate or potential department manager or whatever, and you're told, hey, you're hired and then promoted to being one of the main store people, running the store, if you know what I mean. But anyway, like I said, it was short and sweet, to the point. I say it went for about 5 minutes. And she said I have to keep an eye out for some emails and everything, to fill out some forms for federal and tax and stuff like that. And then also for the phone to be ringing as well, when the opportunity presents itself. And that should be by today. Now that could all change because they could pick up, but we'll see. Now I know you might be thinking, well, why are they only hiring for seasonal and part-time? Because you got to remember, Dollar Tree, depending on the size of the store and the area it's in, it's busy at times. But it's mostly busy during the afternoons and the evenings, because that's when a lot of people, mostly like teachers, as my mom would put it, teachers, and anybody else goes in there for supplies or for whatever they need, things like that. That's what they do. And I can understand that because honestly, when I work at Walmart, it would really pick up towards the afternoon and the evening. The only time it would pick up during the day, like in the morning hours and all that, is if it was the holidays or, whatever the case may be. So that was about it. It would only pick up like during like holiday seasons or summers or whatever, on certain days mainly, certain days. So it's just one of those situations. Now she said that basically the seasonal thing could turn permanent. It all depends, because she's going to talk to other people as well. But we'll see what happens. It doesn't, and just to ensure anybody, it doesn't look like I'm going to be the only guy there. Because there's another guy that's working there as well. The other thing is, so what I'm trying to say is that, basically I did that, and it looks like I'm going to get some work, even if it's seasonal, so thank God for that, like I said. Another thing as well, is I finally decided, to, kind of go back into my old job. And I walked into the Walmart there, and everybody that was there, that I've worked with, was glad to see me. And some of them were even surprised, like, whoa, I didn't even know they let you go. Like, they thought, honestly, maybe I was one of the people that decided to leave, right? No. They were surprised that they let me go. And, I think honestly, when word gets around exactly what the reason was, it'd be like, seriously? They got rid of him because of that? You know? um, but anyway, I talked to one of the girls I worked with. She's a front end manager now. She's surprised that my nephew, who she knows because she works there, she works for her, or he works with her and all that, works for her, knows who she is, or she knows who he is and stuff. So, hold on. Like I was saying, she, I talked to her, and like I said, I mentioned my nephew's name. She said, "Who's your nephew?" I said, "Jake." I mentioned the name, and she's like, "Oh, he's your nephew?" I said, "Yeah." So I even joked around. I said, "Yeah, put him to work as much as you want." Something like that. To get a kick out of that. Basically, like I said, everybody was just glad to see me. They were glad to see me there, and you could tell in a way they not only were they glad to see me after almost over a year, but in a way they kind of miss having me there. Like they want. Now I wouldn't say they want, but they would probably appreciate the fact that, hey, if we can get this guy back, on our team, working in the store, it'd be great. And the silver lining on that is they said that one person that I worked with is now the head HR person, and that if I could communicate with her and explain the situation, that there could be a chance I'll be back in the saddle, if you know what I mean. But we would have to see. We would have to find out how that works and everything down the line. But honestly, I just felt like I can't hold a grudge for long, or I can't be upset with them that long, especially if I'm going to be working in the same vicinity as them, even temporarily or not. It's going to be one of the main places I go straight to shop, especially during Christmas. So yeah, basically, I just decided to swallow the pride, go in there, and just say hi to everybody, see how they're all doing, and look, and it sounds like maybe if I try to get back in, I could potentially get back in there down the line, but we'll see. But anyway, though, guys, I just wanted to come on here, give you an update on the whole job situation and the fact that I am possibly going to be working, even if it's seasonally, temporarily. It's something, and maybe there's a good chance, because God has reasons for things happening, and He had a reason for me walking into that Walmart today, my former place, that, I could end up back there. But we'll see what happens. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Live chat during the premiere. Like the video. Check me out at Teespring. Check me out at my Teespring store for any, holiday ideas and gift ideas you want to have. Also check me out at BW Rosas on VENMO for content there. Also check me out at BW Rosas Discussions on all your favorite audio podcast locations except for Pandora. Also check me out at patreon.com/bwrosas. Also check me out at Venmo as well if you want to help donate there too. So until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later.